What's up, you guys? Welcome to day 3 of Vlogmas. I am so excited that we are keeping this ball rolling. You guys, it's been so much fun engaging with you all every single day. I am learning that I have to use free music on YouTube. I noticed that I have a copyright on my other two. So yeah, we're going to do something a little different or not have any music at all just to eliminate all of that. So, but today is all about a Q&A. So this is a part 1 Q&A to all things festive, holiday, New Year's, things like that, all my favorite things. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, number 1, fave Christmas movie. Now, if you know me, you wouldn't even have to ask this question, but my favorite Christmas movie of all time is Home Alone. The first one. Now, I love 1 and 2, but the first one has my heart because it was the very first movie that I ever saw at the movies in 1990. My mother took me, and I remember when she took me to the movies, I was wanting to go see Ninja Turtles, and she's like, I really think that you will like this movie. And I was like, okay, you know, and so lo and behold, it has been my favorite movie now, what is it, 34 years, and I haven't missed it at all. I watch it literally every year. Now it's my daughter's favorite movie to watch with me. It literally is my own little tradition. I love that movie. I laugh at it like it's the first time that I've seen it. All those scenes just crack me up. Like, I just love that movie. It just brings such like warmth and good times and just, you know, simpler times that I had in my life whenever I watched that movie. So that is definitely my go-to and will be my go-to forever. Number 2, what's my favorite holiday food and what's one I don't like? So here's the thing. I feel like Thanksgiving and Christmas, they're so close together. So to have the same foods, you know, just a few weeks later, like, I'm not about that life. So I'm starting a new tradition actually this year where I do something different for Christmas. I don't want to eat dressing and turkey and greens and all of that again. It's so good for Thanksgiving, but I'm looking to do other things like have a Mexican feast, do seafood boil, like just anything different. So I'm not sure what I'm going to go with this year, but we definitely are going to switch it up. What I don't like, I guess, is what I mentioned, repetitiveness. I don't want to eat the same foods all the time, especially hefty foods like that. You know, it's just such a big meal. I don't want to repeat it like that close. Okay, so number 3, have I ever peeked at any of my gifts? Probably every year of my life. I can't wait. Like, I have to just see, you know, I like surprises, but at the same time, like, if you get me something and I know where it is, I'm just gonna look at it. So your best bet is to not put my gifts out at all, because 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna look at it. I can't help myself. Just nosy like that. Any character in a Christmas movie I would like to play. I guess that would be Kevin in Home Alone 2. And I chose that because, I mean, he was living a life in New York. Okay, he had the penthouse suite at the Plaza Hotel. You know, he had, you know, services waiting on him hand and foot. Like, he just didn't want for anything, you know. And back in the day, you know, whenever that first came out, I was a child around, you know, 10 years old or so, maybe a little younger. So, you know, that toy store that he went to, that was a dream toy store. Like, who wouldn't want to do that? You know what I mean? So that will be my choice. Because I honestly can't think as an adult what character I would play in a Christmas movie. Like, you know, I feel like they get a little corny as we get older. Like, they're cute to see, but that's as far as it goes. So I'm going to stick to Kevin. Kevin in Home Alone 2, you know, raiding New York, having the time of my life. Yes, definitely that. Do I like a real or fake tree and why? Give me a fake tree all day long. My mother used to always have a real tree, and it was such a hassle. Like, it will always like spill on the floor. Not spill, but what is it? Shed? I don't know what the tree does. But it was just always some cleanup when it come to that stuff. And those, what is it? Tree branches, they're prickly and they hurt you and you gotta water them, and you know, it's just way too much responsibility when it comes to a real tree. So give me a nice fake full tree and I am happy with that. My Christmas routine, I wake my daughter up every Christmas morning because I just love watching her open her gifts and, see all the things that she asks for. And, Lord willing, I'm able to get them all, of course. But it's just the highlight of my Christmas morning to see her happy. Piggybacking off of the last question. So let me rephrase that because my daughter is usually with her dad Christmas morning. So I usually celebrate her Christmas like a couple days prior to actual Christmas. Now, something I'm looking forward to because I'm looking at life and I'm like, life is really rolling by, you guys. And there's just so many different things that I want to experience in this life. And I feel like around this time, like I said, she's usually with her dad. So I would love to just travel more and take that time and go experience a new place, visit a new country. I'm ready to spread my wings. I'm ready to live my life more. Obviously, I'm not doing that this year, but I pray that I can add it to my bingo card next year and fulfill that dream. But that is something that I just want for myself. I feel like being in your 40s, you just look at life and perspectives and just everything a little bit differently. And I don't want my life to pass me by and I don't do, some of the things that I've been yearning and desiring to do for so long. So that's probably something I'm gonna, add to my Christmas routine every year. It's just to get out and explore the freaking world. My fave holiday dessert. Now, I don't even know if this is a holiday dessert, but I love me some pecan pie. My auntie got me on that when I was a little girl. She will always make them. And I hate saying this. I'm a nut kind of girl. Because I love pecans, cashews, peanuts, literally all of them. I love them, but pecan being my favorite. I'm the type of girl that put nuts in my ice cream. I just love a good crunch. But as far as holiday dessert, I feel like pecan pie would be, one that I just can't live without. And I can actually have it, not at the holidays. I can have it anytime during the year if possible, because it literally is just that freaking good. Okay, so my favorite Christmas song, what gets me in the holiday spirit? So for as long as I can remember, whenever I decorate my Christmas tree, even when I was a little girl with my little sister, because for a while, I think my mom, she decorated our tree and she did not want our help because my mom's a perfectionist when it comes to decorating and things like that. And I think little by little, she started to let us help. I can't even remember, but we always used to do it to a Motown Christmas, so the Jackson 5, the Supremes, Smokey Robinson, all of them, I've been doing that still to this year. But my daughter, she ain't with it, she don't like the Motown Christmas songs. So even though I'll play it for myself just to give myself that little feel of the holiday season, she like Christmas trap music or Ariana Grande Christmas, things like that. But the Motown Christmas always gets me in the spirit. And my favorite holiday song is Oh Holy Night. It's just such a beautiful song. Every time I hear it, I feel all tender and soft and lovey inside and fuzzy. It's just one of those that really reminds you of why we're celebrating this holiday in the first place. So yeah, that will always be number one. But Motown has my heart, even though my kid don't like it. Do I prefer giving gifts or receiving gifts? Honestly, both. But the older I've become, I really do enjoy giving gifts because here's the thing. I'm not a person that wants tangible gifts. I want an experience. So if I'm going to get a gift, I rarely want things, you know what I mean? I don't want a purse. I don't want new shoes. I don't care about that stuff. I'll get it for myself throughout the year, but a great spa day, a concert, musical theater or a trip somewhere. I love experiences. So if you're going to get me a gift, I would just save if you need to and get me a gift that I would really like. Because that would mean the most to me, perfume and purses and stuff like that. It's cute. Don't get me wrong. I like it. And of course I'm grateful for whatever, but yeah, I'd much rather have experiences in my life and give gifts, because, that's not even a love language of mine, to be honest. I know we have 5 of them. That's the very least. But yeah, I love to give people gifts because I love to see their face all light up and they get excited, and, and I love to give thoughtful gifts too, something that they really didn't expect. So yeah. Okay, so the last question is, could I live in a winter wonderland forever? Obviously not. I mean, it sounds like living on Antarctica. But I will say I am a fan of winter. I'm one of the very few people that I know that is. I enjoy the cold. Like, I'm not mad when it's cold and don't have an attitude. Now, if it's like, in the teens and below, then that's a different story. But just winter, 20 degrees, things, I don't care. It feels good. I can breathe because I have really bad sinuses. So in the wintertime, it's just like heaven to me, breathing crisp, fresh air, because the rest of those seasons, they really tear me up. But as far as like living in winter all year long, no. Even though summer is my least favorite season, I don't want to be cold all the time, That's why I really love fall. I'm a fall baby, so maybe it just comes with the territory. But no, living there all the time sounds depressing because I do enjoy the sunshine and I love the beach. And obviously, I can't go to the beach if I'm in winter season, so... No, I would not want to do that. But I do enjoy the winter. I'm one of the very few people. I love when it gets dark early. I know people hate it, but I love it. And to me, I'm like, you guys, stop complaining. It literally lasts about 6 weeks, even less than that. So the sun comes out way quicker than it goes away. So give me a break. Just let people like me enjoy this little bit of time we have, of a longer, darker time, a darker period. So no winter wonderland for me. Just, I love the winter season. Okay, so I decided to do 10 questions today for part 1. I'll do part 2 maybe next week or the week after. I have 31 days of this. This is only day 3. So at some point you'll get, the second part of it all. And it's a little bit juicier and steamier. So I'm looking forward to answering those. Make sure you tune in so you can hear that second part of everything. But I hope you guys are enjoying your holiday season. December is here. It's going to fly by before we know it, you guys. But thank you so much for joining me on day 3 of Vlogmas. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Not sure what it's going to be, but it's going to be fun and interesting, like I always say. All right, you guys, have the best day. Peace.